Sarah.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to Expert Sessions. Now, we live in a world where technology is constantly evolving and more is becoming integrated into our daily lives.
Today, we're going to focus on how Samsung tailors the digital experience for children and adults with Samsung Kids.
That's right. We're going to talk about what Samsung Kids is and how it can guide your child's first steps into the digital world. But first of all, what is Samsung Kids?
Well, Samsung Kids is a safe environment on our smartphones and tablets that allows you and your children to explore and connect, with family-friendly activities that encourage learning and development. Samsung Kids helps your child safely enjoy the digital world. Let me show you how to set it up. So let me show you how to set up Samsung Kids, and more importantly, how to add that pin. First thing you want to do, you want to find the Samsung Kids icon. You can do this by swiping all the way from the right-hand side to get access to your quick panel. Now, I can't see the Samsung Kids logo on there, so I might have to add it in to my quick panel. You can do this by editing it. So right at the top, you've got the little pencil icon. Click on that. I'm going to go to Edit. Press on Edit, and you see at the bottom, my available buttons. So I'm going to quick swipe to the right until I find Samsung Kids. There it is. Push and hold and drag that into my quick panel. Make sure you're going to press done right at the top and then done again. And you'll see Samsung Kids is available for me to press on. I'm going to press on it once. Welcome to Samsung Kids. Press start. It's going to download it. A really useful thing to do is add Samsung Kids to the app screen, because that's a really easier way of connecting to Samsung Kids. Press on continue. A safe place for kids, press continue, and this is the pin you're going to set up, 4-digit pin, whatever you want it to be, and we're in Samsung Kids. The pin is really important for all of those parental controls, but also you need to add the pin to come out of Samsung Kids. So to get back to the normal phone, you can't press the home button, you have to press the back button, enter your pin, and there you go, you're back in your normal phone. So there you go. Now I've shown you how to set up Samsung Kids, you can safely hand over your smartphone or tablet with the confidence that your child will be in safe hands. Now Sarah, you've got a nephew, right?
Yes.
How is Samsung Kids beneficial for you or anybody else with young children?
Well, I view it as a safe entry into the digital world. When we think about it, when we're teaching a child to maybe ride a bike, we're not going to put them on a bike without stabilizers or a helmet. So it just gives them the opportunity to be online, but they're not completely exposed and they get to experience a galaxy in a safe space.
I mean, as a parent, I'm fully confident that when Posey's in Samsung Kids, it's a safe environment, definitely.
Now, a big part of keeping children safe when using digital devices is being able to manage their usage. I'm sure a lot of us are guilty of spending far too much time using technology than we probably should, and it's even more important for children to have a guiding hand. Now, that's where parental controls come in. Let me show you how. So first, to access parental controls, you'll see on the top right of the screen, we've got those 3 dots in a row. So when we click on that, we've got a plethora of different options. The second option, parental controls. Of course, we have to put the pin in because this is the parental side of it. So we'll type that in and we can see how long Samsung Kids has been used for. We can also set a screen time, which is great because obviously we want to make sure that we're allowing kids to have some screen time when appropriate and for a specific amount of time. So we can select on. Now, maybe they go to nursery on a Monday and a Friday, so you might have different goals for each day of the week, and you have that option there as well. But if we say the same time every day, we're going to give them 30 minutes to make sure that they can have access to Samsung Kids. Also, underneath that, you'll see that there's bedtime. So when you set a bedtime, let's say they're going to be going to bed at 10 to 7 tonight. We can click on that, and then what we can do is that the phone will then turn off, so they can't keep using Samsung Kids. As we've set that screen time, what you will see is that slightly further down under allowed content is allowed apps after the time limit. So perhaps there's an app that you would like your child to be able to use after the time limit is up because it's related to their learning. You can add that. You can have 2 apps on there built in. All of this gives so much control for you to see what your kid is accessing, but also to set limits for them. With these tools, parents and guardians can not only limit how long they can spend on their device, but also you can control what the child is having access to and the level of it. Now, Luke, obviously you've got Posey. How do you use parental controls with her?
You know what? I run it for bedtime mode. So before bath time, before bedtime, she has a certain amount of time on a tablet or on my smartphone. And when it runs out of time, you can set 10 minutes or whatever, the phone goes off. Brilliant. So you can be to Posey, oh look, you know, the battery's gone, unfortunately it's time for a bath. And it's not just like taking it off your toddler without them knowing. So yeah, the parental controls and setting a bedtime limit and screen time limit is really, really beneficial.
Amazing. So we've looked at how to set up Samsung Kids, how to enable parental controls. Now let's have a bit of fun and take a look at what you can actually do in Samsung Kids.
So what Samsung have done is they've really tailored the experience so that children can be learning whilst they're playing, expanding on key skills such as problem solving and critical thinking. Let's take a look at some of mine and Posey's favourite games within Samsung Kids. So now that we're in Samsung Kids, let me show you some of my favourite games and also where you can find more recommended games. So straight away, we've got my browser, Lisa's music band, my magic voice, but my camera is a favourite of mine and my daughter's. When you click on it, get your selfie just there. And top left, you've got the effects. And here you can add in, I'm driving a car there. I have scuba diving. I can turn myself into Croco. You can even add different eyes, different sunglasses. Really, you can turn your face a bit funny. Look at that. And you can take photos. Ooh, take photos. And the great thing about it, any photos we take within Samsung Kids stays in the Samsung Kid gallery. So that's really useful. And then finally, let me show you where you can find more recommended games within Samsung Kids. So when you're on the home page like this, swipe to the left-hand side, and here you'll see some of the picks from Croco and the gang. You've got Leo's top picks, Bobby's picks, Lisa's picks, and also at the bottom there, you've got time. This is where it tells you how long your child has been within the Samsung Kids application. So today we've been on there for 6 minutes, and you can track it week by week, month by month. So yeah, some really cool tools and games within Samsung Kids. Well, there you go. I was having way too much fun there. But it's also worth mentioning, you can create a contact list specific to Samsung Kids if you want to give your child the freedom to communicate with designated friends or loved ones.
It's a really great way to build trust, and you can tailor their experience as the child gets older. Now, Luke, you were clearly having a lot of fun, but what's Posey's favourite game?
You know what? There's My Magic Voice, where it's a voice recorder, but you can turn your voice into like a robot or really high pitch. Posey would not get off that for weeks. She was ordering dinner, speaking to me throughout the house, just using My Magic Voice. It was a lot of fun.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to download that and I'm going to use that. Samsung Kids is a fun and safe way for children to experience Samsung Galaxy smartphones and tablets, whilst giving the parents and carers that ultimate peace of mind.
So here's a quick recap of what we've explored today.
What is Samsung Kids? We've explained what Samsung Kids is and how quick and easy it is to set up.
Then it was all about parental controls. Manage safe playtime through Samsung Kids.
And finally, learning through play. We showed you how children can have fun whilst learning. Thank you for watching and learning with us today.
And remember, if you've enjoyed this session, don't forget to hit subscribe for more Samsung expert sessions.
And be sure to share this video with anyone who'd love to get more out of their Galaxy devices. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.